Alright, in this video, I'm going to make one of my favorite backpacking meals. For this recipe, you will need 1/2 cup of dehydrated rice. And I've already dehydrated this. At some point, I will have a video up in my shorts. What I've done is I'm slowly going through and making YouTube shorts, 2 minutes or less, videos where I dehydrate each separate ingredient. And then I'll just come and assemble meals, and then we'll taste test them. So I've already dehydrated my jasmine rice, and like I said, for this recipe, it calls for 1/2 cup. And you're going to combine everything for this in one bag. Oh, there's the cat. 1/2 cup of dehydrated rice. And then 1/4 cup of, this is called meat floss or pork sung. And I got this off of Amazon, and it's dehydrated pork meat floss. Cooked, shredded, dried pork product. So this, I got, like I said, I got off Amazon, and I will link that. 1/4 of a cup. All right. It's really lightweight. Oh wow, it feels like moss. It's very dry. It feels like sand, like grit. Feels like grit, sandy grit. It's very dry. It's like floss, like cotton candy, only it's pork. I'm gonna measure out 1/4 cup. This is a 4-ounce thing, and I paid $9.99 off of Amazon. The cat's about to get in the video. He smells the pork. I can't, there's nothing I can do. I love animals, and I don't restrict them. So if he gets in this video, oh no, he's coming. Berkshire! If you could see what he was doing right now. 1/4 cup of pork sung. A total of 1/3 cup in veggies and onions. So what I've done, I have dehydrated some frozen teriyaki stir fry out of the freezer section. I put a bag of that on dehydrator tray, and I dehydrated it, and I will put a YouTube short up showing that process. Here comes the cat. Come here. Cat removal. Alright, so this is some teriyaki stir fry from that, and it's going to be a total of 1/3 cup, so I'm just going to mix stuff up here, add different amounts. No real rhyme or reason. Go for it. A little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there. Okay, I'll use that. And then we have shallots in here and onions. Shallots are at the top, and then all my onions are down here. And I'm going to add that into like the 1/3 cup part. And I'll just go 2 tablespoons, just because I don't want to overdo it with that. Not too that's good, that's good, that's good. Alright. And then another part of the vegetable mix that's going to be part of the 1/3 cup thing. Bok choy. I just dehydrated this bok choy, and you can also find this in my YouTube short section. So we're going to add some bok choy. Alright. Alright, I'm going to put that in. This looks good. And then we are going to add about a 1/4 cup of mushrooms. Let's do 1/4 cup. That's about 2 ounces. And these are dried white cap mushrooms and a mix of portobello mushrooms. And they smell like feet. Ugh. Alright. 1/4 cup of mushrooms. Lots of yummies in there. And then, instead of adding like the onion, the garlic, any other kind of seasonings, I just found a actual stir fry packet. And it comes with about 3 tablespoons in this. And you just want to add 2 tablespoons of that, which I already put in this little dish. All this will go in one Ziploc bag as well. Bam. Bam! Alright. So, those are all the ingredients. And this would just be in my Ziploc bag. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to prepare this and give the old-fashioned taste test. Alright. Here we have our prepared meal. Looks a lot better than a Knorr pasta dish. Should we get in there? Oh, this looks yummy. Alright. Okay, this recipe calls for 2.5 cups of water. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get 2.5 cups of water, and you're gonna add your dish to your pot, your cook pot, and you're gonna cover it with 2.5 cups of water, and you're gonna let it sit for 5 minutes. Then you're gonna bring it to a boil and let it simmer boil for 1 minute. Then you're gonna turn off your cook pot, cover it, and let it sit for 10 minutes. Okay, here I have 2.5 cups of, we'll pretend it's trail water and that this is my Sawyer. And we'll pretend that this is my JetBoil cook pot. So, I'm going to cover it with 2.5 cups. Okay, 2.5 cups. Hyper water. The cats are going to be up here. That smells good. Oh no, the cat! What'd I tell you? Can you just see me in the camera? I mean, you can see me, right?
Oh yeah, you're almost
Is my
right.
head in here?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
He's fine. Thank you, Poncho. Alright. Alright, so I put all that in. You got to meet both cats. Alright. So you're going to add 2.5 cups of water to your pot. Or just, you can play around with it. You know, if you don't have that big of a pot, just cover it. And you'll probably have to soak and cook longer and play with it. Okay, so we've added our water. And now and I've stirred this. We're going to... Ooh. Yummy. That's the pork floss. I smell it. Alright, we're going to let this sit. Get, scram! Go! Thank you. Alright, just going to bring this to a boil. Okay, so I added 2.5 cups of water to my cook pot, and I let my dish soak for 5 minutes. Once it soaks for 5 minutes, I turned on, like if you're on the trail or backpacking, turn on your cook pot and bring it to a boil and let it kind of simmer boil for 1 minute. So I covered it and let it soak for 5 minutes. And now I brought it to a boil and I've let it do this for 1 minute. Okay, so that's good. Alright. I'm going to turn my cook pot off and let it sit for 10 minutes. That's just a little much, so I'll just pour right there. I'm going to get a lid and cover it. And then 10 minutes, we will see where it's at. Perfect. All right. 10 minutes. All right. Now, this is more like this is a comfort food soup, stew. It's still thickening. You can always add a tablespoon of flour or a thickener into your assembly whenever you're assembling it. You can modify this any way you want. This is just a good base. It smells so good. And part of me wants to add some nutmeg and cinnamon to it. I love adding nutmeg and cinnamon to everything. Oh man. You can add beans to this. Is perfect. This is perfect. I guess it's still thickening. I guess if you want it thicker, just add a little bit less water, or maybe add some dehydrated beans to the recipe. You know, maybe like a little quarter cup of beans if you want to beef up the protein. This is comfort food. This is good. Hey, Pancho. You want to taste?
Okay.
It tastes like all you can eat Chinese buffet. Take a try. I just licked my arm.
Yeah. Oh, it's even got the spoon that you get at the. Oh, it's nice and hot.
Yep.
Oh, look at all the good stuff in there.
I just ate a big hunk of bok choy.
Yeah. It's good.
Oh!
Way down there.
Whatever, I'm here. Right in front of you, like always.
Yep. This is good.
Yeah.
A little broccoli too.
Like a little bit of everything.
Look, what's good about it is all the fiber in there. All that vegetable matter. You don't get that on the trail unless you dehydrate and put it in yourself. Yeah, that's good milk.
Thank you. I'm back. Thank you, Pancho.
You're welcome.
How many mountains will this get you over?
Well, it will definitely replenish a lot of your nutrients
At
for
least
the day.
This will get you over one saddleback. There's a lot of them. We're like 3.
Yeah.
Levels to it.
Yeah.
2. This will do you real good.
Yeah, that's good.
This is about 3 hours worth of energy. All right, we're just going from hypermat. Oh no! My microphone's backwards again. Dadgum. All right. Well, thank you for sticking around and watching this video. And stay tuned for more of my backpacking recipes. Hikers hike!